you cowards in it's gonna be quick.
EA Sports welcomes you.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And when I watch him play, all I think about is the word improvement. Every season in the league, he finds a way to get better and has become just as dynamic with his arm as he has with his legs. 41 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions in 2024. His big goal now, getting his team to a Super Bowl. Plenty of success in the regular season. Now they want to win at playoff time.
And quickly, they get to the line.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
They'll roll him out right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scrambler.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. This time, Jackson will throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the...
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown Ravens. 4 yards on the touchdown ground. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And prior to last season, his team asked him to put everyone on his back and carry them to success, and he did exactly that. Now, at this point in his career, all he cares about is postseason success and finding a way to get his team to a Super Bowl.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Allen going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in this situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series.
Previous play is under review.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out, I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly will be history to make it, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Luke now for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Dances by him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change the game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
At the 30-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
8-yard pickup. First down, Bills.
Throwing now is Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Now Allen again. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up second down. 21-0 our score after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Now Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 17-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That pass complete to Moore. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back to throw again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
After the sack on 1st down, Allen down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. He had the guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Looking to throw. Allen. This is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Shifts by him. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the Ravens 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
On third down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And now as he gets to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Play action. Now Jackson. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. On his loop for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. To the air, Allen. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Gregory Rousseau. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
At the 18-yard line.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
And the Bills first down.
On play action, Allen out to his left. Allen nifty footwork. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's now second down 10.
Here's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Allen from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. Force some throws into tight coverage has already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired, and he's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Brought down by Ed Oliver. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Ed Oliver gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Luke now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. This take it in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills getting set to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On second down, here's the option. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Allen taking it himself. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now this time, Allen will throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That is the big fella, Nami Matabike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Allen going to throw. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Allen setting up the screen for Cook. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man is Shakir. They'll get it forward to him on a touch pass.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 36. First target, first catch at a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They run it again with Cook.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. One final try here for Allen. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Cook is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Throwing now is Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Palmer laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Bills 17.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.